The New York Mets finally decided to win a game here tonight, so that's very exciting. Hold on, trying to turn my audio down. That's not going to work. All right, hold on. I'll be right back with you guys in 1 second. All right, we are back and we are with you here tonight. Let me just get everything connected. All right, is that better? I think we are good. I think we have gotten rid of the echo here. All right, so New York Mets finally won a game here tonight and trying to get back on the winning way. So we're going to talk all things baseball. So we're hanging out with you here, and we're going to play this vintage Tiger electronic baseball. Just kind of a fun little thing, just trying out here. Let me see if there's something else going on. I still hear a faint echo, but I guess it is what it is. Lane, how's it going? How do I feel about the Mets? The Mets are going to be fine. Um, I think all Mets fans were disappointed with how the last 10, 12 games has gone. But I think if you've been following this team and you've been looking at it, you've known that our pitching is due for regression. And if this is what it's going to take to get the Mets offense in line and get the Mets actually hitting and put some pressure on some of these guys to start hitting, then maybe it's the best thing. I also think it's good for the Mets that the struggles are coming now before the trade deadline. If all these struggles and the team kind of blew up after the trade deadline, then I think that would be just kind of a lot worse situation. So Mets have to do it. Tony Cash, how you going to do tonight? So we're going to play a little bit of electronic baseball. We got 3 levels on the game, and I've got the level counters here. We're going to try to stream until we hit 325 subs tonight. So I appreciate you, Tony. We are family friendly, so we can't be talking like that here. Can't be talking like that. All right, so here we go. The goal for today is to hit 56 on level 1. This is old vintage electronic baseball by Tiger. Some of you guys might remember this game. I'll try to hold it at an angle where you guys can see. And so we've got that, and then we'll play level 2 for 20 and level 3 for 12. In the meantime, we're going to talk all things baseball. Yeah, the Mets called up pitchers. The Mets are going to be shuffling pitchers back and forth for the foreseeable future. It's just going to be a thing that's going to happen quite a bit. That's probably true, Tony. I probably did cut you off in traffic. All right, here we go. So there's 3 levels, levels 1, 2, and 3. Level 1 is basically fastballs with a few off-speed pitches. 2 has some curveballs, and then 3 has some wild curveballs. So, all right, here we go. So this is a very, very simple game. I believe we looked this up the other day. This was from 1987. So you cannot hold runners. Runners always have to run. But you can stop them from doing this. No, this is not MLB The Show 26 Lounge. That's the off-speed pitch. Ooh. All right, so we got 4 runs in here. Try to keep it so you guys can see. There's 1 out here. So yeah, so ask your Mets questions. We'll kind of take on everything. But yeah, it's going to be a carousel with the Mets and the Mets bullpen right now. There's another run in. That's 5 runs in. All right, that's it. 5 runs in the first. That's a bad first inning on this game. So hopefully you guys can see. Let me know. I'll try to keep the angle good. It's a very faint what is it? LED. It's not LCD. Faint LED screen. I know it's kind of tough, so I'll try to. There's a quick out. This is not looking like a record-setting night for sure. Well, there's a home run. So that's going to put us to 6 with 1 out here in the second inning. Our level 1 record that we did the other night is 56. So, yeah, DeGrom had a great performance tonight. If you guys do not see, he pitched 7 no-hit innings. No-hitter was broken up in 8th. There's 2 outs. And another home run. It's going to put us up to 8. So, in order to hit a home run in this game, you got to hit it right up the middle. No, I mean, the Rangers are going to definitely enjoy having their form of vintage DeGrom back, and it's fun to see. I'm glad for DeGrom. There you go. There's another home run. It's going to put us to 10. I really hope that he can put together a good enough rest of his career in order to make the Hall of Fame. I believe that he was by far the best pitcher, but he never had the long-term dominance that was needed. And so getting back on track here, a couple more good seasons could give him a shot. There we go. There's another home run. It's going to put us to 13. It's 2 outs in the second inning here. So our level 1 record you can see on the screen. I'm trying to get to 325 subs, so if you haven't hit that like and hit that sub tonight, talking all things baseball, that's going to end the second inning. Here we go. Leadoff double here in the third. But we'll score around that. There's 1 out here. 14. I used to play this game for hours when I was a kid. Car rides, anywhere. That's going to score another run. We got bases loaded here with 1 out. There's the grand slam right there for you. That's going to put us up to 19 in the third inning. So we got some clutch hitting going on here tonight. Hit that like, hit that subscribe for the grand salami. Got 1 out here in the third inning. We're just playing single player mode. Runners on second, third. That got us to 20. It's going to get us to 21. Started off slow, but that's going to score another run there with the out, 22 in. And that's going to score another one, 23 in. Vitalik, how's it going? This is it. This one, and then what was the one on Nintendo I sometimes would play at friends' house? Was it RBI Baseball or something like that? That was about it. No, yeah, this is 1987. This is my original one from when I was a kid. So but we're just talking. It's a game that I play so well that I can kind of talk whatever you guys want to talk about. So Mets finally got off the schneid a little bit here tonight. They've had a couple of good games here. Soto, of course, with the 2 home runs tonight. All right, we got first and third, nobody out. I think we're in the 4th inning now. That's going to score a run. 24. That's going to score 2. It's going to bring us up to 27. That's a nice triple there. Well, I thought we were not going to have a shot at 56, but we got to keep this up. But at least it's not a complete washout. Here we go. Runner on third. In this game, if you get a runner on third with less than 2 outs, and you can put the ball in play, you'll score every time. There we go. That brings us to 30. We're going to get another triple. That's going to take us up to 32. Oh, and there's a home run. 34. 34. Yes, Lounge. And also on the negative side, the regression of the pitching staff, too. The pitching was too good to be true, and Juan Soto was too bad to be true. I mean, that's what's crazy about it is you're still not peak Soto. We're going to score a run on this one here. You're still not peak Soto, and it's still that. And, I mean, I do think we can overuse advanced stats. All right, we're going to go to the 5th inning now. So that's through 4. We have 35 runs. So that's not a good way to start, though. Ophanim. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Probably not. Hope you are doing well. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're just talking baseball here tonight. Talking Mets and anything else you want. We got 36 runs in. We're in the 5th inning. There's another double and 37 runs in. All right. Thank you for the sub. That's going to score another run. It's 2 outs, though. It's going to get us to 38. You can see in the background, those are our records for the different levels. Oh, that was not a good inning. All right, going to the 6th inning. So 56 is our record for level 1. So, yeah. Give me your baseball questions, your Mets questions. I think you're going to see a ton of rotation. And, they tried to bring the new guy into a home run. Oh, that's not good. We're slowing down here. Come on, home run. There we go. It's going to get us up to 40. Who is that pitcher with a mullet that was on the Mariners? Oh, man. When I'm thinking the mullet pitchers, I'm thinking of like Tim Lincecum with the Giants. There's a double. I mean, Randy Johnson had long hair, but I don't. Well, that's 3 outs there. 40 through 6. Who else? I'm trying to remember. Rob Dibble, was he on the Mariners? I know he was with the Reds for a long time. I'll go into the 7th inning here. We have 40 in. We need 17 runs in 3 innings to tie our record. Well, that's 2 in, 42. Well, that's what I was wondering. Is Randy Johnson, like he did have long hair, especially at the beginning of his career. I think he cut it short in Arizona. Oh, that could have been a grand slam. All right, we still got 1 run in 43. We need a home run. No. 44, though. All right, we got runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning. Home run, come on. No. We hit 3 shots up the middle, none of them home run. Yeah, Randy Johnson. Is that who you're thinking of? Bruce, how's it going? All right, so the Mets got in. Yeah, he's one of the best pitchers I saw pitch. Oh, quick first out here in the 8th. That's not good. All right, here's a 1-out double. We need 12 runs to tie a record. 1st and 3rd with 1 out here in the 8th. And then we'll play level 2. That's going to score 1 run, but that's an out, and that's not good. That's 2 outs. All right, or that's 3 outs. So we're going to the 9th inning. We need 11 runs to tie our record. That's going to be a tough ask. 10. So I'm pretty sure I remember getting into the 70s once or twice on this game. But I figure, you know what? I'm going to just document it because my son's been playing this now. So it's like now we can have like a little family battle and I'll have proof. Come on, grand slam. No. So the only way you can hit a home run in this game is right up the middle. But sometimes they'll catch it and sometimes you get the home run. All right, we're at 48, but we have 2 outs in the 9th. Well, that's going to score 2. So at least we get to 50. All right, that's going to score 1. We're 51. Oh, error by the 3rd baseman. That's going to keep us alive. Error by the 1st baseman. All right, 52. Oh, and that's going to end it. 52. 52. D-Rels, how's it going? Yeah, so I mean, some of we're going to go to level 2, which our record there. So we did not set a new record on level 1, but our level 2 record is 20. So, all right, here we go. Now this has some off-speed pitches and some curve balls. All right, give me another Nerd Insight Lounge. This particular channel, we're on a 6 months. My goal is to try to get to 500 by the All-Star game, but I don't think we're going to quite make it, but we're going to do our best to get there. So we're just trying some different things, just different style of talking baseball versus other things. So, and of course the watch hours that we get from just hanging out and talking baseball, and I'm kind of limited on how much time I have right now. Oh, the X slugging is down across MLB. All right, here we go. We're going to start level 2. Our record on this level is 20. It's a lot harder because they're not all strikes, but it's, I don't know. I've never been able to really tell balls from strikes. Yeah? I don't know. I know there is kind of that dead ball theory. Here we go. Level 2. Yep, see, that pitch was a ball. This is so hard. I didn't strike out once on level 1. It takes a couple batters. Oh, back-to-back strikeouts. I'm getting like, it's like DeGrom pitching here. There we go. I think last time I played, when we played the other night, I didn't score anything in the first inning. And that same thing is true here. You got to kind of delay the swing because they do throw some off-speed pitches. All right, we got a runner on second with 1 out here in the second. Oh, it's a ball. Makes you feel like a fool. There's a home run, though. We'll get on the board here with 2 runs. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about the dead ball theory in baseball? It's something Lounge and I have been talking about for a while. I mean, there's certainly been certain balls that I thought for sure were going out of the park. Notably, like some of the Soto shots. Just getting worked tonight. Why am I so off? Just... All right, we got 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Come on, home run. Nope. All right, we got 2 runs through 4. And I'm just getting absolutely worked tonight. Yeah, I thought I heard something about it being different. All right, we got bases loaded with 1 out here. What are we in the 4th inning? Well, that's going to score a run. So we'll get to 3. We are far cry away from 20 here. Well, that is true. Like, it seems like it was especially cold this spring, too. I don't know if there's anyone who charts temperatures or average temperature baseball games. Hey, there's a 3-run shot. It's going to get us up to 6 here. Because I remember early in the season, the Mets played a ton of games that was like cold weather up in New York. And there's 1 out. Oh, there's another home run. Gets us up to 7. Baseballs are seeing increased drag and flight this year. All right. Well, so yeah, I mean, definitely it does feel like something is off. Man, I'm getting worked again. All right, there we go. Come on, home run. No. I go into the 6th inning. We only have 7 runs in. Well, there's a leadoff home run at least. So you get that nice, annoying doorbell sound. My parents used to hate when I would hit home runs. The stitching. Oh, there we go. Back-to-back home runs. Bats are heating up here. It's going to put us at 9, so hopefully we can at least get to double digits. Sorry, I know the lighting on this is horrible. We're going to keep trying to figure out how to make this work. Oh, and there's a double down the left field line. Beautiful. Let's keep this up. Oh, come on. Oh, strikeout. All right, that's going to score a run. There, we go to 10. We got 10 in. Oh, there's an error by the first baseman. We got bases loaded with 1 out. Come on. Don't strike out here. Oh, don't strike out. That's up the middle. Oh, it's a grand slam! It's a grand slam. That's going to bring us up to 14. We're in like the 7th inning or something like that. That was a clutch hit up the middle. And we're going to get a 1-out double that goes with this as well. But like I was saying before, oh, there's another home run. It's going to put us up to 16. More Dragon baseballs in 2025 than any of the other 9 seasons that MLB has tracked the data. Oh, back-to-back home runs. Very nice. Causing baseballs to come an average of 4 feet shorter than usual. Well, and at Citi Field, 4 feet, it makes a huge difference. Very interesting. Well, now we're at 17. So 20 is the high. I don't know if that's my all-time high, but we're going to call it the high. Oh, there we go. First and third. I'll score a run. 18. 2 outs here. That's going to get 1 more run in. It's going to bring us to 19. Oh, that's going to be a new record, guys. Home run is going to put us to 21. 21. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard about the fan who was heckling Ketel Marte yesterday. Got kicked out for basically making fun of or insulting his dead mother. I didn't hear exactly what he said, but I did do, at least on level 2. And that's only through 6. We got 3 more innings to pad our score here. There's a leadoff single in the 7th. 1 out here, runner on first. All right, first and second, 2 outs. And that was a quick inning. So still at 21. So we've set a new record. I'll update the post-it note here. Oh, it's going to be an out. All right. Oh, man, they sent the closer in. All right, first and second with 2 outs here. I think we're in the 8th. That's going to do it there. So we got going to the 9th inning. Here we go. Yeah, so DeGrom pitched 7 no-hit innings. Actually, it was like 6 perfect. Yeah, the cool video games, too. I had this. We didn't have, like, the cool kid video games growing up. But we did have the Magnavox Odyssey. The Magnavox Odyssey 2. It came out, I think, before Atari. All right, that's going to end the game here with 21. But you can see, there's our 21. So we got a new record. So if you haven't yet done so, hit that like, hit that subscribe. 21. I'm trying to get to 325 tonight, talking baseball. All right, let's go level 3. Now level 3 is brutal. Yeah, it was like the single joystick with the red button. That was the level, and I really never got good at video games beyond that. Yeah, single paddle, like single control joystick with a thumb. I think it was called an action button. This is level 3. We got 12 the other day on level 3. There are actually legit balls, but there's a leadoff double though. We'll take that. Oh, but then he's gonna get thrown out at third. That doesn't help. There's a strikeout and a ground out to first. So nothing doing in the first inning. Woo! Oh, the off-speed pitch. All right. There's a one-out double here in the second inning. Competitive minor league. It would be fun. I kind of want to see because this is kind of like therapeutic for me. All right, it's going to get a run home. We'll get one in here in the second inning. Thank you, Bruce. I hope you are doing well. Enjoy a Mets victory tonight. Have a great evening. All right, one in. So it's the third inning. We're going to need to get some runners on and get a couple of good home runs. Ooh, that's a nasty pitch. After a couple of fastballs, they do like to do off speed, so you can sometimes time it. All right, this runner's going to score, though, on this play. So we're going to have 2 in here. I think we're in the third inning. Now we're swinging the fences with 2 outs. All right, well, there you go. There's a 2-out single. Oh. All right, so we got 2 runs in going to the 4th inning. This is like if you wanted to play competitively, like against a friend and not have the game take forever, play it on level 3 because I think you're going to have plenty of games, especially when you're just learning it in the single digits. Oh, there's a 2-run shot, though. That's going to get us up to 4. We needed that. Our record on level 3, you can see on the post-it note, is 12. And there's another single, stacking some base runners here. And then the Brewers have this new pitcher, Mizraski or something like that. Oh, that's up the middle. That's going to score a run with a triple here, RBI triple. It gets us to 5. Oh, he blew it by me. There we go. That's going to score one more run. Gets us up to 6. And that's going to retire the side there. Yeah, but actually, we don't have any video game system. Like, this is what he knows for video games. Like this and some stuff. He's got an iPad. He does some of that sort of stuff. So, I'm not necessarily anti-video game, but it's just not in the budget. It's really not in the schedule either, time to do video game stuff. We got 2 on, nobody out. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Juan Soto. He's going to ground out to third. That's going to still score a run. It's an RBI ground out. Ground out to first. It's going to score one more. It's going to bring us up to 8. We got a runner on third with 2 outs now. Oh. That's going to get one more run home. Gets us up to 9. Oh, error by the first baseman. We got first and third. Can we get this run home with 2 outs? Oh, that was a nasty pitch. All right. Stranded runner on third with 2 outs. We're going to the 6th inning, so we already got 9. Looking for 4 more. Well, there's a leadoff double. Leadoff double. Let's see what we can do. All right. First and third, nobody out. That's going to score 1. Being out at second, force out at second. We got the run home. That's 10. All right, another single. Runners on first and second with 1 out. It's a ground out to third. Fielder's choice. And that's going to retire this out. Going to the 7th inning with 10 runs in. Our record for this level is 12. All right, there's a double. 1 out double here. 10, and we're looking for 2 more runs to tie. This is going to score 1 here. And then we got a 2 out double here. We really could use the home run right now, right up the middle. Oh. All right, first and third with 2 outs. And that's going to get a run home. So that's going to tie our all-time record for level 3 with 12. All right, so we are tied at 12 in the 8th inning. Oh, that was a nasty off-speed pitch. Nasty. Oh, man. I ticked them off because they're throwing the heat now. All right, that's 2 outs with a runner on second now, trying to get 1 more run in. Just want to hit something up the middle. All right, first and third with 2 outs. Let's see what we can do. And that's going to get the run home. We're going to set a record on level 3 with 13. All right, going to the 9th inning. Oh. You got to wait. You have to, there's like a half-second delay on those off-speed pitches. Oh. Edwin Diaz coming in to shut this game down here. It's going to be an out at third. All right, we got a runner on first with 2 outs in the 9th. Oh, nasty off-speed pitch. And that's going to end the game there. But 13 is a new record. So we've set new records on level 2 and level 3 here tonight. You guys want to take one more shot at level 1? Take one more shot at level 1. That one I can almost play by ear. All right, here we go. This is level 1, so we should be able to. Yeah, well, I don't think he's getting pretty close to having level 1 mastered. I mean, a lot of it, there's variants you can't control. But there's a 3-run homer. But there's definitely a little more timing, skill, and with the pitches on level 2 and 3. So we got 3 runs in the first inning, and still nobody out with a runner on second now. That's going to be 1 out, but that run's going to score. It'll be 4 runs in. You can play it as 2 players, so I need to play him. I really want to get a 70 on. Well, my ultimate goal for this game always has been to get to 100 and see what happens. And now in the days of this, we can document it. But it's so hard because there's so much, there's so little you can control. Well, there's a leadoff home run. It's going to give us 5 runs in the second inning. Yeah, on level 1, I can play the swing by ear. Then I have to look at the screen to know where the ball is hit, but my son rage quits this game though too sometimes. If he doesn't score 7 in the first inning or 8 or 9 or 10 in the first inning, he's done. There we go, up the middle. There's the 3-run shot. It's going to put us up to 8. I mean, so 9 innings, you need to average more than 6 runs an inning to get to that 60-run mark. It's tough. We're averaging 4 runs an inning. Well, there's a leadoff home run here in the 3rd. It's going to put us to 9. So, but yeah, feel free to ask your baseball questions and stuff. We're not doing power rankings this week because I'm just kind of getting caught up on the world of baseball. It means the Mets are going to drop a lot unless they can turn things around. Man, keep getting those outs at second. Oh, what a horrible inning. We're at 9 through 3. Sometimes that's the way it goes. All right. 9 through 4. Well, and then a leadoff home run. As if that does anything. I don't think we're going to be threatening the 56 this game. Well, I got us up to 10. So that's what you want to do. You want to get a runner on second, and then just keep hitting it up the middle. That's going to get us up to 13. At least we're starting to get to respectable territory here. It's a far cry from the 56 we're trying to get to here today, though. I've always tried to figure out if I can control where I hit it at all. I think you can slightly. I don't think you can control exactly, but I think if you swing early, you're more likely to hit it to the left side or up the middle. If you swing late, I think you're a little more likely to hit it to the right side or up the middle. But I don't know. I don't know how I would even test that. Going to the 6th inning, we only have 16. Getting absolutely smoked. All right, we got runners on first and second. Nobody out here. Bases loaded, nobody out now. Up the middle, come on, grand slam. There it is. That's a grand salami. It's going to put us up to 20. Our record for level 1 is 56, though, so we still got a lot of work to do. But that was well needed. Still nobody out. We got runners on first and third. 4 runs in this inning. And that's going to be 5. That run scores first and second. And now, once again, bases are loaded. Can we hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning? Can we go Fernando Tatis? There's another run in. That's going to be an out at first. But another run comes in. It's 23. That's going to be an out at third. But another run comes in. 24. When I was a kid, I always wanted to actually do a full box score. That's going to score another run. 25. And the bases are loaded once again. And a single. Everybody moves up the base. Another run in. It's going to retire the side. That was a 10-run inning, though, so that was good. 10-run inning. All right. But yeah, I always thought it'd be cool to actually keep track of 2 teams. You'd probably need 2 people because the game moves too fast. That gets a run in, 27. Come on, home run. 27. And we're in the 8th inning. We might have to try. Should we rage quit some first innings like my son would? Like I used to do too. It's not like it's unique to him. I would rage quit. Because in this game, if you can't score, the game tends to slow you down later on in the game. It's just hard. So it's like if you don't get off to like a 10-run first. All right, it's gonna be. All right, we got 28 in. I think my record for an inning is like in that like upper teen range. But it's so hard to do it consistently inning after inning. All right, we're gonna get 1 run in here. 29. Oh, it's a 2-run homer. It's gonna get us over 30. It's gonna put us 31. 31. You guys let me know whatever baseball talk you guys got. Let me know. We're going to need a miracle inning. First and second, 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 out. Let's go for the grand salami up the middle. There it is, up the middle. There it is. It's a grand slam. It's going to bring us up to 36. All right, can we get to 40? How about that? Let's just get to 40. That sounds not so bad, considering how bad we started. Well, there's a 1-out double. First and third with 1 out. We're going to get 1 more run in here for sure. All right, that's 36. All right, that's gonna score 2. That's a 2-run home run. 2 outs in the 9th. It's gonna put us up to 38. 38. Two outs though in the 9th. And that's gonna do it. All right, let's see. We're gonna play again. We'll play 38. I can't end the game. I can't end the night on a 38. We already set records for level 2 and level 3 tonight, as you can see up on the post-it note. Well, that's going to be 1 run, but that's not what you want. You need big innings. All right, first and second, 1 in, but 2 outs in the first inning. That was not a good first inning. There we go. There's a 2-run homer here in the second inning. Going to get us up to 3. Long, long way to go from here all the way up. I've always wondered if there's some trick to triggering a home run when it's up the middle. All right, no outs here. Runner on second. All right, first and second with 1 out now. First and second with 1 out. That's going to be a ground out to third. Come on, we need a home run. Nope. We used up all the magic in that first game, I think. Man, 4 runs through 3 innings. When we need it, there's a home run. We need to be averaging 6 runs an inning. This is not what we're going for. Got to be doing something better than this. There's a 2-run homer. It's going to bring us up to 7. What are we going to do here? So let me know your baseball questions, whatever you guys want to talk about, or Mets questions specifically. There's a 2-out double up the middle. Seven runs are to the 5th inning. Well, there's a 3-run shot that's going to bring it up to 10. But this is definitely not on pace to be the type of game we were looking for on level 1. You guys let me know if you want to try a different level 2 or 3 next. We already set records on both of those here tonight. Get a run home. That's going to get us to 11. There we go. Leadoff double. Now we got runners on first and third. Nobody out. That'll score a run, but it's going to be an out. Well, runner on third with 1 out. And there's a double score. Them 13 runs in. (13-6). This is maybe one of my worst games ever. Mainly because I probably don't normally play through when I do so bad in the first inning. Well, there's a 2-run shot. Last game we were trying to get to 40 by the end. This game, trying to get to 20. Let's see, it's going to bring us to 15. There's another 2-run homer, bringing us up to 17. 17. And another 2-run shot is going to bring us all the way up to 19. So hopefully we can get to 20 at least. I don't ever want to do less on level 1 than my best on level 2. There's a 1-out double. And there's another 2-run shot. So it's been an inning of 2-run home runs. Going to bring us all the way up to 21. One-out double. It's ground out to first, but that's going to score a run, so that'll get us to 22. And a solo shot. It's going to bring us up to 23 on the night. And another run in, 24. That's going to end the inning. That's a good 7th inning. So trying to get to 30 here by the end of the game. First and second, nobody out in the 8th. And we're going to have the bases loaded. Gunning for the grand slam. It's another single. Everyone's going to move up a base. 25 runs in. That's going to be an out at third. But we'll score another run, 26. Another out at third, but another run scores. That's 27. This is the 9th. Looking for 3 runs here in the 9th to get to 30. All right, there we go. Triple scores 1, 28. And there's a double. It's going to score another one, 29. All right, that's just going to replace the runner at second. Still at 29 with 1 out. And same thing happens again. We'll just replace the runner at second. Looking for 1 more run to get to 30. All right, it comes down to this. First and third, 2 outs. And we're going to get the run home. We are going to get to 30. That's going to end the game, but at least we got to 30. What do you guys want? Let me know if there's a level, if you want to play level 1, 2, or 3. We beat the level 2. Why am I feel like I have the most upside on level 2. We'll play 1 more round on level 2 and then maybe call it quits for the night. It takes some adjusting because the timing is. Well, there's a leadoff home run. It takes some adjusting when you go from level 1 to level 2 because not every pitch comes through the zone at the same time. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there are off-speed pitches and then some slight curveballs. There's a runner on second. That's going to score another run. That's 2. We're looking for anything more than 21 to set a new record on level 2. That's not how we do it, though. There's a 1-out single. Runner will move up there to second. We got 2 runs in. All right, first and third with 2 outs. All right, we'll get 1 run home at least, 3 in. All right, that's going to tie the side, but 3 in through 2. We need a big inning. We need a big inning here. No, that's not what we need. We need that home run. All right, first and second, 1 out here. Bases loaded with 1 out. It's going to be an out at third, but we'll get a run home. 4 runs in. Come on. Oh, we wanted that home run bad. Well, strike out on 3 pitches. Come on. Well, that's going to score a run. We'll get 5 in here. And we'll get 1 more in. A 2-out RBI. 6 in. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. 6 runs in. And we've got bases loaded. Can we get the big hit? Well, that's going to be a single. Everybody's going to move up a base, score another run. Come on, home run. Oh, that would have been nice. All right, going to the 5th inning. So we have 7 runs through 4. Oh. Well, that's the home run we needed last inning. It's going to bring us to 8 with that. There's a double, 1-out double here. And then there's a 1-out triple. That's going to score a run. We'll get us up to 9. And that's going to score one more run up to 10. Looking for 22. There's a 2-out single. All right, going to the 6th. We're going to need to pick it up here. And that fly out with the bases loaded. That's looming large because I'd feel a whole lot better with 14. All right, we got runners on second and third. All right, that's going to get a run home. That's going to bring us up to 11. It's out at first, but we'll move up the runner to third. Another run scores. And we're going to get one more run home. That's going to bring us to 13. All right, we got 13 through 6. We are trying for this. We're playing level 2 right now. Playing level 2, so we're trying to get over 21. There's a leadoff double in the 7th. So what do we need? We need about 3 runs an inning. Well, that's going to get us 1, but I don't like those outs. 14 in. There's a 1-out double. And we got runners on first and third now. All right, another run scores. It's 15. We could really use that home run. All right, base is loaded. 1 out. Game is on the line. Oh, and a strikeout. Up the middle. Come on. There it is. There's the grand slam. That's going to put us to 19. We got a shot. Such a clutch grand slam. We needed that. We need to find 3 more runs here. All right, 8th inning. We got 2 innings to score 3 runs. Come on. We got this. All right, first and second, nobody out. It's a good start. All right, second and third with 1 out. All we got to do is put the ball in play, and we score a run. Oh, no, a strikeout. Oh, and there it is. There's the home run. It's going to put us at 22. That's going to be a brand new record. Brand new record for level 2. 22 runs. We had 20 the other night. We did 21 earlier, and now 22. And there's first and third with 2 outs. We're in the 8th inning. That's going to retire the side, though. All right, going to the 9th. Can we add on anything? All right, leadoff double. That's going to score a run. That's going to get us to 23 with a nice triple. And that's going to score one more. That's 24. All right, let's get to 25. Come on. All right, let's ground out to first. We got a runner on second with 1 out. All we need to do is hit it up the middle and we score. Oh, we're sending them. We're sending them all the way. There's 25. And there's a 2-out double in the 9th. We got runners on first and third. Come on, a home run. Nope. But 25. 25 is the new record on level 2. So we went up from 20 to 21 and now 25. We'll do a fresh post-it note next time we do this. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're just trying to find some more ways to bring some content, some fun baseball sports content to you. By the way, eventually, when it gets to football season, we do have the football game. I don't think it's quite as entertaining, but we do have the football game as well. Both these are from my childhood. The date on this is like 1987. So for those of you who have played this before, hope it brings back some fun memories. And we're just going to have fun trying to beat our record. I don't really know how much of this, if there's any strategy left for me to extract from it, but we'll see what we can do. So appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. And as always, let's go Mets, baby.